Hello everyone, welcome to Optional Forex, which is hosted by Lloyd. That's me. All right. So today, wait, am I sharing my screen? Yes, we are. I'm sharing my screen. Okay. So today I'm going to return back to the roots. The reason why I started this show, I think it has been for about 2 months, whereby I somewhat deviated, shared some other indicators, but this is all that I've shared, and I can't actually backtest them. Yeah, because some of them is simply just can't be backtested, like supply and demand. Fractals is also hard to backtest. Correlations is almost next to impossible to backtest. I mean, I can't, but it's quite tough. Yeah, frankly speaking, it's quite tough. Yeah. So today, what I'm going to share with you is that seems that one particular price actions is baffling quite a fair bit of traders, a lot of traders, new traders or old traders, experienced traders. Yeah. So we have very vastly different opinions, and this is one of those price action whereby you can actually split between traders. Yeah, and that's actually the inside bars. Yeah, so I have different variation of inside bars. So this particular variation that I'm going to share with you today is PZ. It's actually I think this guy is actually quite a how would I put it? He's a smart coder. You can actually search for his website. It's actually 0.0. Yeah, POINT ZERO. Yeah, so he actually sells indicators, sells EA. Now, I'm not advocating that you buy them or do anything you want, but just I'm going to tell you that this particular inside bar is from him. Yeah, you can go to his website and take a look. Yeah, so he has the paid version, paid indicators and EAs, and then there's a free one. So this belongs to the free ones. Yeah, so I have to tell you that. All right, this is not coded by me. So again, I have the trouble in mind to actually paste this link so that you can actually download this particular indicator, PZ inside bars. And then, as always, you can click on my YouTube backtest, and this will lead you to this page. Yeah. So for this time around, I'm a bit tight for time. That's why I actually didn't do the XAU, the Gold, and WTI backtest. Yeah. So now here's a good thing. I actually do suspect that Gold and WTI will actually fare better, will actually give me a pretty good results, because these two being commodities, when they break out, they do break hard and fast. Again, that's my opinion. Without any backtest, I can't say that it's definitely true. But from the other pairs, I can see from here, just trading inside bars by itself. I don't use a trend filter, by the way. I'm not using a trend filter, but by default, the way I test, the way that I recommend you to use it, it has sort of a trend-based direction built in already. I'm going to show you how I did it. And that would be the way I recommend you trade this if you're ever going to pick this up. And I'm doing a very conservative testing, as all my previous testing, 1R and 2R. That's about it. Yeah, I'm not advocating for ridiculous wins. Yeah. So for those of you who are who want faster win, you can pick 1R. For those of you who don't mind 2R, and even actually with inside bars, you can actually aim for higher risk and reward, higher risk to rewards. Yeah, 3 to 5R, I think is actually possible. Yeah, so just look at it. By all means, I'm not saying that this is a the way I approach this and share with you is I can't do 100, 200, 300, 400 backtests together. Unable to do that. Yeah, but I'm just only able to show you a handful of tests, which by itself that means 200 tests altogether. Yeah, for the 1R risk to reward, I have a 200 tests altogether. Of 200 entries, I got about 78% returns, which is pretty good. This is based on H4 entry. Yeah, so in my backtest H4 entry of these 200 tests, I think I went back to 2019 April. Yeah, that's about it. And for the 2R, that means you reach $10, get $20. Also, of 200 tests, I actually got better results, which is to be expected. Yeah, as long as you're patient enough and you're not itchy hand, you're willing to let your trades run, you can get better results. Yeah, the key thing being just patient and walk away. Get 130% returns of 200 trades. Now, again, I emphasize this by no means definitive, but it's a good guide. Yeah, as always, 1R will have higher wins. I got 39 wins compared to 110 wins. Then 2R, of course, you will get higher losses. That's again to be expected. After this stage, am I clear? I mean, do you all know what this table is about? I realized that in the past I didn't quite explain this table as much, which I should. Yeah, and in fact, if you look at my past, what I shared, the MACD momentum, the BB squeeze, of about I think this one had about 250 results in, or 240. 12% wins, 42% wins, BB squeeze 22% wins, 65% wins, and then inside bar suddenly it shoots up to 78% winners, and then 130% winners, which to me, out of 200 trades, I got 130% wins. I thought that's like, wow. Yeah. Again, in my show, I have no intention to share strategy, but again, due to the way I backtest, the way I share, sometimes if you're good enough, you can actually make it into a strategy. Yeah, I'm almost like sharing about 70% of stuff already. Yeah, but this is the fun of it, right? So without further ado, let me show you how I actually backtest this. Once you actually download this particular indicator, PZ, it's actually pronounced as Z or Z. I'm a bit confused myself. Okay, let me go to the charts. Yeah, so once you actually download it, again, where you should put it, go to File, Data Folder, MQL4, Indicators. Now, for me, all my custom indicators, I always put it under Personal. You can create, I would highly recommend to create a folder so that it will mess it up. Once you put it in, just right-click on the navigator, refresh, and whatever you put it in should pop up. All right. So once you find the indicator, drag it and put it on. So this is the indicator, easy inside bars. I didn't change anything. All this is by default. Yeah. So I've not changed this indicator a single bit. You can play around. I think the only thing that you should be playing around is actually the minimum range in bars. So if there's an inside bar within one inside bar, then this will be the minimum range. Like you can have 2, 3, 4, 5. That means you are really looking at consolidation. This will be what you're looking at if you increase the minimum range. I don't think inside bar you should be looking at 20. But again, it's a default value. I have never seen a 20 range section. Probably the only time as a inside bar ranging about 20 bars, commodities would be the way. Truth to be told, I've never seen currency within this range. Yeah. Or just that I might not be that observant. Yeah, so the way I test is just to go to weekly time frame. Yes, I'm on the weekly time frame. Look at the inside bars. So when just scroll back. So this is what you should be looking at, right? Yeah. So if it's a bullish breakout, then you will see a blue box. If it's a bearish breakout, you'll see a red box. And this is just to make it easier for you to backtest. Now, when the inside bar did not have any sort of breakout, this is what you will see, a green box, right? And if an inside bar is forming, you will also be looking at a green box. All right. So at any time you are trading, you should not be looking at a red and blue or blue box, because if you see a red and blue box, that means the breakout has already happened. All right. So you should, on actual live trading, I emphasize you should only be looking at green box. All right. But that means, let's say I backpedal a bit, an inside bar has formed, that box at that particular time will be greens. All right, so on this weekly bar, it is an inside bar. What I'm looking for to trade is a breakout from last week inside bar. Okay, and this is how I backtest. Now, where exactly is the breakout level that I'm looking to trade? It's actually the high and low of last week. Yeah, once price break that particular area, I'm keen to trade that particular direction. Yeah. So at this, that's why I emphasize from the start is that I don't have a trend filter, but inside bars are one of the price action that's very liable for breakouts. And as per my backtesting, what I've shown you is that for 2R returns out of 200 trades, I actually calculated to backtested to have about 130% returns, which is not bad at all. All right. Yeah. So again, I'm waiting for a breakout of the high and low, not the open and close. I'm not interested in the open and close, just the high and low. Now, from the weekly time frame, inside bar, just go down to H4. Oops. Right, so you can see this is what I'll be waiting to trade. Right, so I have another indicator on screen. I don't think you all need it. Yeah, it just showed a higher time frame candle. So this helped me determine where's the high and low. But on the actual trading, the high and low, you all can easily plot it on the weekly time frame. Does not matter. Yeah. So once price break, this is what I'm looking to trade. And I'm simply entering, the way I backtest is market entry, stop loss at the high of the bar. Yeah. So for this particular setup, you can see price broke. It did garner me a 2R returns, which is actually, let me see, several weeks down the road. Yeah. So this is actually how I do my back testing. So this will consider to be a winner. Then again, where's my black line? Let me see. I need to delete the white line. So you can see again, inside bar detected on the weekly time frame. Let's have a look at the weekly time frame. You can see that this is a price action, and then the following week is actually an inside bar. So I'm looking to trade the breakout of the inside bar, either to the high or low. I have no idea which one is going to break out, but on the actual trading week, that's what you're going to trade, and that's what I've back tested. All right. So you can see this is the high and low of the previous week. Right, the high and low of the inside bar. Now, in this time round, there aren't any trades because there's no actual break. In fact, there's a gap. Right, so I ignore gaps. So whenever I see a gap, no trades for me. Price did go to the direction. I mean, it did travel a fair bit up, but I mean, that's a rule I've implemented. I'm trying to keep it simple. Yeah, just in case those of you who are online, you want to actually make it into an EA, I'm giving it very simple rules. Market entry, stop loss at the low of the bar or the high of the bar. And then again, you can see inside bar, and then I'm trading the high or low breakout. Just waiting for the breakouts. This will actually be my entry. Market entry, stop loss at the high. This will also be a winner for me, 2R returns. Simple, right? I don't think there's anything complicated. And then just follow back. Where's my black line, which I have marked out? Inside bar, high and low of the inside bar. Again, not the open and close. This will be the breakout. So market entry, stop loss at the high. This will also be a winner. All right. So you can see that sometimes when a breakout happens, if it's a true trend change, it actually does go to 5R. Now, as to how you all decide whether it's a true trend change, I'll leave it to the individuals who are watching this YouTube video. I mean, people have different methods or different manner to determine what's a trend change. Yeah. To me, I'm trying to go with something that's very objective. Inside bar, that means there's a pause in trend, or there's a pause in anything. Yeah. And then what follows the inside bar should be a breakout most of the time. Yeah. And I'm trying to trade a breakout. That's all. So let's not complicate the rules. There you see inside bar again, as per the indicators, trying to trade the breakout. So this will be a breakout bar. You can see that price opened below, closes above. Market entry. Boom. You can see that price actually takes off quite a fair bit. For those of you who are more adept at reading chart, all right, like me, multiple consolidations. Okay. Whee! And bars actually eventually broke. This is one of my absolute mass trade situations. Yeah. So this, I'm on a 4-hour chart. Each candle that you see here represents no, actually a day. Yeah. So when it breaks out, price tends to break hard. That's where you can actually jump in for trades. Yeah, that's where by some of my crazy winners comes in. 5R, 10R. I think what the biggest that I get is about 12R. Yeah. Or was it 18? I forgot. Yeah. So this is one of those times where my consolidation does pay pretty well. All right, so let me see if you have any questions. I hope I've been clear about the rules. And then, of course, these are the results that I have to show. If you're interested in using inside bars for trading, please always backtest. All right, as always, I'm using inside bars on a weekly time frame. I'm drilling down all the way to 4 hour for a trade setup. Yeah, I'm just trading a break of the level, not a bounce, a break of the level. Yeah, so that's it. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Gary, you're right. So I actually set the custom to be the candles to be on the weekly. So then I realized that somehow when I change the time frame, it actually changes to daily time frame, which is odd. This is actually what I've done just now. Oh crap. The measurements actually should be on the weekly time frame, not the daily time frame. Yeah. Where's my custom? Why did I extend the billets? Yeah, should be this. Somehow it actually drills down to the weekly. Yeah. Which actually doesn't change much from what I've been viewing. I'm still using the high and low as a breakout of the weekly time frame, not daily time frame. All right, I need to clarify that. Yeah. So I'm using the high and low of the inside bar weekly time frame to trade the breakouts, yeah, not the daily time frame. Yeah. All right. So that's the way what I would recommend you to trade. Yeah. So any questions? You can float towards me. Actually, did any of you actually trade inside bars before? I mean, for me, inside bars still do buffer me. Yeah. But the way I choose to look at it is that if inside bar is a pause of the price movement, not price action, if inside bar is a pause of price movement, what follows next should be a breakout. That's my hypothesis. Then I'm ready to trade a break. Look, if trading a break is deemed too highly dangerous for you, then don't trade a break. You can always trade the first retracement of the break. Can also be done, I think. Can also be done, I think. Yeah, just that for this particular way of trading, I did not test in that manner. Yeah. It's quite fun actually. So okay, let's just go back all the way to where do I have it? Oh, this will be 2016. Oh my god, for gold it seems that it's quite far back. Yeah, for my previous test, actually all I did was go back to only 2019. Yeah. All right. So just if you're not clear about the rules, just keep a lookout about this. Like in the past, I will actually just put the simplified version, not the simplified version, how I actually did about the testing, some text, some pictures to guide along. Yeah, just for today, I'm a bit short of time. I didn't do it. Yeah. So this is meant to be shared with you all. I mean, there's no trade secrets in this. Yeah, I'll be updating this page quite often. Yeah, so to show you what are my entries at 10, and a few picture illustration how I go about it. Yeah, I might just finish up my Go and WTI testing. I mean, it's only 2 more pairs, 40 entries. Yeah, shouldn't take me that long. Yeah, just so you all can actually come back in 2 days' time and just look at the overall results. Now, if you're interested in trading this particular method, go ahead, try it out, backtest. For those of you who are actually, again, I emphasize that for those of you actually making it into an EA, share with me, please. Yeah, I might be able to help you optimize, I think. So why someone asked, why trade the bar that breaks out and not the inside bar itself? Well, the thing is that when an inside bar happens, okay, I'll just erase all this. I'll just put in another pair. Okay, so when this inside bar happens, right? My issue is that how do I know this is a continuation and it's not a reversal? Because like all price actions, it can be a continuation, it can be a reversal. So in this case, you can always say that this is like a mini flag, so this is a continuation. On hindsight, I can say that this catchphrase. What about this? So if I delete everything away, if I look at this objectively, I'm unable to trade this particular inside bar. I have no idea whether you break high or break low. I can only, most of my trading style is I react after the fact. Yeah. Of course, OCO can be placed. Yeah. It's just that the OCO, for those of you who don't know, OCO means, I forgot the actual term. Open, close one another, something like that. Yeah. My idea is that the vast majority of traders don't use OCO. Yeah. We only use the usual, either the market entry, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. Yeah. But if you know how to do OCO, go ahead. I think OCO does work. I mean, once you see an inside bar, you put an OCO order, walk away. That's all. Yeah, I think OCO does work. Yeah, just that when I test, hard for me to test OCO on my own. Yeah, with an EA, it'll be better. Yeah. So let me find another example. This would actually be sort of a, I mean, for some of you who are actually actions to wealth students, this will be sort of a ring high pattern with an inside bar. Yeah, that then possibly, no, actually I can't do that. Yeah, so I take so this is an inside bar, but then when I see the inside bar forming, I can't confidently say that this is a reversal. I'm more likely to say that this is a trend continuation until the inside bar breaks. Then I can say, oh, inside bar has break the high or low. The price action has break the high or low of the inside bar. That would be the direction that price is moving. Yeah, that's my hypothesis. So, but there might be a point in trading inside bar on its own if, and this is a huge if, and I've actually done that, not in Forex, but more in stocks, is that if it comes to a hard level. Why is a hard level? It can be defined as whole number or psychological level. Then yes, quite possibly I can deem that as a reversal. Or if you see a double top or double bottom, then yes, an inside bar can quite possibly be a reversal. Yeah. Other than these two conditions, coming from my stock background, I find it hard to trade inside bar on its own. Yeah, unless it reach a significant level. Again, it can be a whole number or a very obvious double top or double bottom patterns. Yeah. But if you want to take the easy way out, then just wait to trade the high and low, break of high and low. All right. So with that, thank you for joining me this show. Again, if you're interested, and I highly emphasize each and every single time for my audience is that don't take what I say as the gospel. It doesn't work that way. If you like what I just presented, take it back test on your own. All right. The rules that I cover in the back test are very, very simple. It is nothing complicated. Yeah, I don't use TP1, TP2, TP3. I don't do it that way. That confuse people. Yeah, just one hard level, market entry, sometimes pending order. Go along with it. All right, with that, thank you. And I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. It will also be inside bar 2 weeks' time. I will show you another way to trade. Goodbye.